Ain't no lot to see. All those plans I made for myself, I got nobody else to lean on.
Welcome to everyone joining us to experience stories of resilience, hope, perseverance, and joy.
Move over to a sport chair, basketball wheelchair.
Category of Best Video are...
We love you guys.
No one ever became great by following the rules. You don't train ordinary. You don't think ordinary. So why would you recover ordinary? Mad Ritual. Recover like a rebel.
Awesome. Welcome back, everybody. Again, we are with Amy Maddocks. She is the founder of Mad Ritual, a topical CBD company. So we've been learning all about how Amy got started and what it takes to go from point A to point B in this entrepreneurial world. So Amy, welcome back.
Hi.
Hi. So, okay, right off, so the viewers know, where can people find you straight away?
Mad Ritual is available online at madritual.com. And if you are in the Seattle, Washington area, we are in Bartell's, which is a local pharmacy here in Washington State with about 65 locations. I also work with a lot of other small businesses, like a chiropractor's office, wellness centers, physical therapists, really anywhere that somebody is looking to feel better naturally. That's a great place where you can find Mad Ritual.
Awesome, very good. Okay, so let's go back to, so we've been talking about how you go from working your day job of 9 to 5 to coming up with this idea. And you were one of the lucky ones. You actually have experience in supply chain and product development and innovation, so you know generally how it works. So you kind of had a leg up, but you still had to go from point A to point B. So just out of curiosity, when you were starting the company, and you were sharing your idea with people, were people excited for you, or were people like, no, you should just play it safe and stay at your day job? What was the overall vibe from your friends and family who you first introduced it to?
I would say that was a really mixed response.
Not shocked.
I think, there is a lot of excitement when somebody is doing a new project. When you mention the phrase, I started a new company, I think that's when people get a little bit shocked when it's a brand new idea. Nothing's really been tested. I don't have a business degree with a background in starting a business. But, once you start going, people are going to support you along the way. And I think as you continue on, people do get more excited. A lot of people jumped on the Mad Ritual train because Mad Ritual has some kind of tie to cannabis and THC. I think that there was a lot of hesitancy there, but that came with a learning curve, which ended up being advantageous for people who wanted to know about the benefits of CBD, THC, cannabis, but didn't really know what to think about it.
Because there's a stigma attached to it, right? So until you educate people and build awareness around the differences and the regulatory standards and just the safety of it all, right? So you have to get over those humps. First with the people that are in your life and maybe supporting you, but then you have to keep on persevering to just move that ball down the line, right?
Exactly. And, I had to get really comfortable with that too. At first I was a bit shy, coming out and telling people that this is what I was doing. And then at the end of the day, I had to remind myself, this is only body care. And there's nothing wrong with looking for natural alternatives to things that we are just traditionally used to taking, like a pill. So that was a great learning an acceptance phase that I had to go through. But, since we launched in 2018, CBD really has become more mainstream. And along with that, the conversations that I'm having with first-time hemp users are really different now. They've heard about it from their daughter or a niece who has recommended that they try this for like their bursitis or their plantar fasciitis in their feet. They know that they're hurting and they want relief. And so CBD is a really easy thing to suggest for that. And as the years have gone by, people have gotten a lot more used to hearing the word CBD. They learn a little bit about it. So now when I'm at like a race, for example, I go to a lot of events where people are getting sore. That's a great time to get the public to try Mad Ritual because you'll feel the relief very fast. And the conversation is really different. I don't really have to go through the history of CBD, what it does, how it works with the body. Now people are more open to try. They have questions about CBD products that maybe they've tried in the past and they want to know more about Mad Ritual and what we do. So over time, that conversation's changed a lot, but it's all been for the better. I think it's helped with the mainstream market getting on board with this incredible ingredient.
Absolutely. And you have such a personal story attached to why you even created this, right? So sometimes in business we talk about, what is the what do you want to accomplish, but then also what is the why? Like what is your purpose, your higher purpose behind, what you're doing? So am I correct I think I read that you had some migraines and you were looking for an alternative source. Is that what your purpose is? Because you were looking for an alternative medication, if you will? And something more natural. Actually, it's a very natural product,
exactly.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my first experience was like with even a topical. I had heard about some of these other products, but I don't think I ever used the word topical in my life before getting into using topicals for pain relief. And my experience was waking up one morning. I had all of the precursor symptoms of a migraine. I knew that this was going to happen like 20 to 30 minutes. I would be down with a migraine, and I had some cream that I had picked up at a local dispensary, and I was like, I'm just going to try this. Maybe this will take my headache or whatever I'm about to experience away. And started going through the ritual of what I do when I have a migraine. I go into a dark room. I turn all the noise off. Like I just need it to be quiet and very dark and cold. And I started to go through that process, and I realized, I think that CBD cream might have helped my migraine.
Yeah. It's not hocus pocus. It's actually making a
like
difference.
I don't even need to take off the rest of the day. So that was, my first experience with the product, with the product type itself, and thinking this is pretty cool. Like I need to look into this. And I had a friend who had a vegan skincare brand down in California. And we partnered with her on the first batch of Mad Ritual, and she kind of taught us how to make the product and what goes into it, how the process is with the melting and the pouring of all of the ingredients. And eventually that's something that I took on as well. And so that was a pretty cool part of making Mad Ritual, where I really got my hands, involved with making the actual product. And that's something that I had never done before. I don't really have a lot of experience in mixing and marketing body care, but it's a pretty cool thing I got to learn along the way.
It really is. We just have about 10 seconds left. So what's real quick, can you share with us, what is next for Mad Ritual? Real quick.
Mad Ritual has some really cool products already available and a lot of different blends and strength. We just came out with an extra strength option for the relief rub. So I would definitely recommend checking that out. We have a companion CBD bath bomb available in bergamot, lime, orange. We've got a sale going on.
Thank you,
right
Amy.
now, too.
So great to catch up with you. I hope you come back. So fascinated. You've been watching The Hunt. We'll see you in a minute.